that's easily accessible. So it does not have to be some grand.
Okay, we did pictures of fashion fails, which we're close to Times Square, so it's not that hard to. That was a good one.
Or there was a really great activity that EJ did, who's one of the teachers in Midtown who's not here today. But he actually did this in his Monday to Thursday class, but the idea could absolutely work for lab. He first had them write about, or I think they had a class discussion, and then they had to write on a blog about their feelings about fashion, like how does what you wear affect people's opinions of you.
Yes.
Mike, can you open the flash right there? So we had the students, actually go to Lord and Taylor and give makeovers to one of the students in the group. So there were, I think, 4 students in a group, and they chose one of the students to be the fashion victim, and they did a makeover, took a before and an after picture. And then with those pictures, they had to show one of the pictures to 5 different people and ask, like, what do you think this person's job is? Where do you think he's from? What do you think his hobbies are, etc. So they would show only one picture to each person. So they were asking people on the street. They asked people around the school. They asked other students, the staff, and we all answered. So they were interviewing, right? And again, question formation. And then afterwards, they compared. Like, here's what people thought my name was, or my job was, or my hobby was when I was dressed like this, compared to when I was dressed after the makeover, right? And they didn't have to spend any money. They just went to the store, tried on clothes. Some of them even got those free makeup makeovers too. And it was so fun. And it was really enjoyable for the people who were interviewed as well. So, it's a fun idea. Again, it takes a little bit of organization in order to get the students, actually out of the school and back. But really not a ton of planning other than that. The students used their own phones, the students wrote their own questions, they conducted their interviews by themselves. So, yes.
Just what are the exact rules for excursions? Because I've done one, but it was only around the neighborhood, and I'd like to take them further out to Long Island City. But technically, they're not supposed to spend money, and I just want because you take the subway. That's
you can't require them to spend money.
So the subway's out.
If they're okay with it and everybody's fine with it, then I don't see a problem with it.
Okay.
But you can't. In fact, you can't force someone to go on an excursion. So if there's a student who doesn't want to go for any reason, they can join another class.
Okay.
Right? Or yes.
But AT makes the point, like, for